J. Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Hey, anybody back yet? Woo-hoo! Anybody back?
Yes.
Oh, you back, Fran?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Did you bring your notes back with you?
Hey, I got some notes and
I haven't had a chance to hang on my coat yet.
Oh,
Gee, wasn't it wonderful
oh,
out?
what a beautiful day.
Oh, so great.
Boy, what?
If we had just planned it, we couldn't have found a more perfect day, could we?
Well, I was worried. I thought, well, no, we really shouldn't, make it a date ahead of time, but I'm so glad we did because it just...
Oh, I, too.
Everything was
Great,
on our
it was
side.
warm in the sun.
Oh, it was wonderful when you get
Real
down.
great.
Remember one place I was in a little shelter right just down the brow of a little hill, and there was no wind, and the sun came down, and I lay there, and I had the most wonderful time in the sun.
See, did you get a little
I
sunburn?
think I did.
I think you did, a little.
My nose is kind of red, isn't it?
Yeah, well, put some cream on it, hmm?
Yeah, I think I will.
Sure.
I gotta warm a new suit.
Yes.
Got my new ruff on, too.
Yes, you're so fresh, clean, and pretty.
Yes, good. How's my makeup look today?
I think very good.
Well, I wasn't sure. I tried
Looks
some...
better than mine. I think my nose is a little shiny.
No,
I know it is because they told me it was.
Oh, did they? Well, after out in the wind and everything, I imagine,
I guess so.
blew the powder off.
A little bit.
I'm using a different kind of makeup now.
Are you?
And it's got a turpentine base.
Mm-hmm. Do you like that?
Well, I don't know whether it's good for my skin or not, but it's certainly...
Stay on pretty good?
Well, it seems to have a brighter color.
Well, that's nice.
I just thought I hope it looks
I've tried everything else. I may get to that.
Oh, I wouldn't try that, Fran. I don't know.
Wouldn't
no.
advise it.
No, my skin is not as fine as yours. My skin's a little coarser.
I guess everyone, you just have to do what's best for...
Did you get some freckles today?
A couple, maybe.
I think you did.
You think I did?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder where everybody is. I can hardly wait to compare.
I don't know, Had I better hang up my coat and see if I can find anybody?
I suppose, are we going to have a meeting? What's the matter, Potter?
No, I think just some...
Sandburr?
Lint, I think.
Oh. Thought he wasn't working
Little
on the show
buds are
anymore.
coming up. It's lint with a T.
Oh, lint. Well, we had... You said buds were coming out?
I saw some.
And some of the leaves were coming out, and I saw some lilies of the valley.
You didn't. Did you see the narcissus?
Yes. They weren't... the lilies of the valley weren't in bloom yet.
Aren't narcissus little short flowers? They're not tall, are they?
Those are croci.
No, because these were between a blue and a lovely shade of
I didn't
purple.
see those.
Didn't you?
No, I thought narcissus... They come up there in bulbs, I know.
Yes, but they only stand about so high. Little short green leaves and then little flowers.
I will have to get out the flower book.
Yes, we will.
Hey, we ought to have a flower walk, too.
Well, maybe we can have.
Now that we've had the bird watchers walk, we really ought to have the flower walk.
Was it fun? Everyone just went his own way and we didn't bother about it. Did you have enough sandwiches?
Oh, I had plenty. I had peanut butter and jelly, and I had cheese, and then I had just bread and butter and sugar.
Did you eat your apple?
Yes, I ate my apple on the way home, though. I saved
good.
And then, but boy, the hard-boiled eggs were good.
I lost my little, did you have your little sack of salt and pepper?
Yes, I had it.
I lost mine.
You did?
Yes.
You lost salt and pepper?
I didn't care.
Gosh, I wish we could have had lunch together. Who'd you have lunch with?
I ate by myself.
You did? I did, too.
Just kind of walked along,
I was so afraid that the birds, the weather's been so bad, and I just thought, well, none of the birds would really be back, and we made the date too early. But
you should see. I dropped one, the one piece of the crust. I ate almost all the crust, but one little corner I didn't eat. You should see the little bird carried away.
Really? What kind? Oh, you're not
thing.
supposed to tell you.
No, I won't tell.
You got your notes?
I have my notes.
I don't know where mine are. I left them in the hall somewhere.
Well, I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, let me know if you see Ollie.
I will.
We went on a bird walk today. We've been out since the crack of dawn. Oh, we all went to bed very early last night. We got up at, what time was it, Jack? It was very early, wasn't it?
About 5:30.
Yes, it was. 5:30 in the morning. Had a terrible time of getting everybody up and out and having breakfast. And even Dolores went, didn't she, Jack?
She was a good girl.
Yes, she was a good girl. She slept some of the time. Did you get a good list, Jack?
Yeah, I even got some bird calls written down.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You going to write a symphony?
Well, some ideas for themes.
Oh, that's wonderful. I knew you'd do that. I wonder if did Fletcher ever take his wire recorder?
I believe he did.
I hope he did, because he likes to get the different bird calls, you see, and then we work on them later. Well, we're going to have a meeting in just a minute. I hope you folks don't mind. We have to go through all our notes and see who got what and who found what bird and everything. It's so exciting. I found so many little spring birds.
Well, I'm back. Francis,
Yes.
I'm back.
Oh, good for you.
Wow. Wish you'd help me. Do you mind taking my hat?
No, I didn't know you wore this, but then
Oh,
I didn't
certainly.
see you.
No, I know it. I was way off. I was watching water birds.
Water bird.
I was in the marsh.
I saw some too.
Oh, my feet.
Tired?
Listen to me walk.
You have wet feet, Ollie.
Not just wet, squishy.
Oh, your mother'd be unhappy.
Yeah.
You know how careful she is about having your throat dry.
My feet dry.
Your feet, too. Did you wear your scarf today?
No, I didn't wear a scarf. It was so nice. Are there any sandburrs in my hair? I had a terrible time there.
Ooh, here's one right
Be
here.
careful now, don't pull.
Got it.
Thank you very much. They're just little bitty things, but
Yes,
boy,
they're
how they
pretty
catch, you know. Well, I had to get down way under the brambles because I was watching wood birds.
Mhm.
I mean, water birds.
Water birds.
Water birds. Oh, we had quite a wonderful time.
You down by the little lagoon?
Well, no, yes, one of the lagoons. Then I went right down by the lake and I built a blind.
You did.
Yes, and then I went down. Also, I followed a little creek up, and I built a little blind. I hid way down underneath, covered myself all over with branches, and they never saw me.
Well, did you see anything? That's the important
Yes, that's all. Oh, wait till you hear my report.
thing. Got a good report?
Yeah, wonderful. How's everybody? Is everybody
Fine. Did you
back
have
yet?
enough to eat?
Hmm?
Did you have enough to eat?
Oh, plenty, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. I wonder how
That's
that
good.
got in my lunch. Somebody must have been without a hard-boiled egg.
Well, I guess there were maybe a couple of extra ones left over. I don't know who packed the lunches.
I don't either. I had hot chocolate, too. Did you have hot chocolate?
No, how'd you have hot chocolate?
Well, somebody gave me a thermos bottle. Then I had my canteen full of lemonade. You know, my canvas canteen that I carry? Wonderful. Lemonade and hot chocolate on the same day. The woodbirds like
Not at
that.
the same time, though. You didn't
Hmm?
have.
No, not at the same time. No. Different time.
It was a strange lunch.
Ooh,
Well, get
when
your
we're going to have our report?
Well, I think Kukla's going to call a meeting to order.
Oh, good. I can hardly wait.
You didn't get any sun with this on. You should have worn a cap. Little
Oh,
cap.
well, I didn't want any sun today. No, sir. I'm not going to spoil my complexion with nasty old freckles.
Well, let's everybody have a meeting. Woohoo! I can't find my gravel anywhere. I used the hammer. Meeting of the Kuklapolitan Bird Watchers.
You ready now?
First report of the season.
All right.
Gee, I hope everybody gets back.
Would you like me to take notes?
Yes, Fran, and besides that, you've got to.
I have my own here.
I wonder if we ought to have the bird book handy in case.
Well, maybe we should. I don't know where it is
Oh,
now.
I put it right down here. I've already put some markers in it
Oh, that's
because
good.
there's some things I wasn't sure of.
Let's see if this is little print. Wait a minute.
You need your glasses?
Well, I might.
Yeah, well, you bring them. Hope we're all set now. Say, I had a very funny experience today.
You did?
Fran. A very strange experience. I could give my report right now.
Wait for me.
Okay.
The strangest experience today.
Well, I did too. I was just talking about it. Well, let me see now. I think we might as well start our report because of the other people.
I'd like to hear about the experience.
Well, first of all, you know, I was looking for warblers today because I'm very interested in the little spring warblers.
I'm interested in the water birds.
Yes, I know you are.
Well, I kind of ran to water birds, too.
Well, did you go to water
Or
birds?
birds close to the water.
Well, I was...
But I think I sighted a bird. Well, I can't really say in all fairness that I sighted him, but I heard him. Well, I won't. I'll wait till I get into my report.
Well, I had the strangest experience.
Well,
But it's what I think. It's a pretty unusual thing.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Well, really, this may make news for the Kuklapolitan Bird Watchers Society.
Well, my report will make news. Well, I'll tell you. First of all, I walked down to right down by the water's edge, and I hid under these brambles and everything. That's where I got the sandburrs. And so suddenly I heard this rustle, you see, along the bank, and skidding right on top of the water were these 2 mallards.
They were.
Yes, Mama and Papa mallard.
Oh, how nice.
They were so cute. I tell you, they were the cutest things I ever saw. Her name was Minerva.
How can you know that?
Well, we had quite a talk.
Did you really?
You talked to a mallard?
Certainly.
Why? You know their language?
No, they knew mine.
Well, that's fortunate indeed.
English?
No, dragon language.
Dragon ducks.
What's
Isn't that wonderful?
No, they're not dragon ducks.
Well,
No, they're mallards, regular mallards, but they travel. These kids have been all over.
Well, I know they get around, but my goodness.
They were out west. They know Uncle Dorchester.
They don't.
No, yes, certainly.
Oh, isn't that? How was he?
Fine, they said, but that's not the way they learn dragon language.
Oh, no.
No. As a matter of fact, they know a distant relative of ours, some cousin. It's a cousin who lives down in Florida almost all year round. He's retired.
Mm-hmm.
And they were down there. And they came up, and they always come up here for the summer because she has hay fever.
Oh, Minerva?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so they always fly north for the summer. And we have the loveliest talk.
Well, that's wonderful. That's just in dragon.
Yes, they speak pretty good. They have, of course, a pretty strong accent. Sort of a duck accent.
A duck accent.
But otherwise, I mean, it's a little nasal.
Kind of
you
a
know.
quack language.
Yes,
I
it
suppose.
is. Yes, it is.
Well, it's very interesting.
What was his name?
Oh, now let me see. Malcolm.
Malcolm.
And Minerva Mallard.
Well,
He
that's
was lovely. Most beautiful colors.
His health good?
Oh, fine. Yes, he
That's
doesn't
good.
have a worry at all. He likes to come up because they're very attached. They've been married now for 6 years, I think.
Is that right?
Yes.
Go south all the time.
Yes.
Come back.
Swim wonderfully. Just have a wonderful time.
Well, where were they swimming?
They were on the water. They were swimming on the water and diving down. And then I saw several ballerinas.
You didn't?
Ballerinas?
Yes.
Well, I should think they'd all been down at the opera house
Yes,
rehearsing.
we're going to the ballet tonight. You know the ballet.
Yes, I know we are, but they were up there
Oh, no. Where?
Well,
in the water.
They couldn't have
In the
been.
what? I don't see how.
The entire troop of Swan Lake was up there. I saw them all.
Oh, Ollie.
Yes, I saw Mia Slavenska.
Who?
Mia Slavenska.
What was she doing?
Swimming.
Was she a little cold?
Yes, and her crown had slipped right over her eyes, and she couldn't see where she was going.
Oh.
And they were going da 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 da. That's a swan theme.
Yes,
It was real grand.
Holly.
Well, I know I was just kidding, but they look just like ballerinas. I'm so excited about the ballet tonight.
Oh, are you going?
Yes, just think, it's the first time they've been outside of New York, and they've come to visit Chicago.
Well, that's wonderful.
They were in Europe.
Yes, but I mean in America.
Did you
Well,
get good seats?
hmm?
Did you get good seats?
Pretty good, I think, yes. Well, anyway, right then I heard this rustle and a strange cry, this strange bird. And I asked Minerva and Malcolm what kind of a bird, and they said, I have no idea. We've never heard a bird like that before. And so I caught a little glimpse of it, but I couldn't quite tell what it was. I think, however, that it was a species of the, long-necked feathercus.
Now, it's peculiar that you should say, because you described the little sound. You heard just a little rustle and just a kind of a little, like that, you know?
Yeah, it was a...
Yes,
just
kind of like that.
yeah.
Well, I saw, well, just a little flash going through the tree, the top of the tree.
What color was it?
Well, I should say, I think it was a kind of grayish-black.
Oh, no. This was a green.
It certainly looked like a grayish-black to me.
Well, if it's the same bird.
And
then-
I would think, well...
How did it call?
When it's going to... So kind of like that, and then...
That's the same noise.
it was a grayish-black.
Now, the one I saw went, too. But it wasn't a grayish-black, nor was it a green.
What color was it?
A yellow.
No, I just think...
Oh,
they were
no,
grayish-black.
I don't like to
I would
argue.
be inclined to think that it was of the coot family. If it wasn't a coot, a rail.
Oh, no, it couldn't have been.
I think so.
No, sir,
Well,
no.
I believe...
The long-necked feathercus.
But you didn't see his neck.
It wasn't that at all. I know very well from that sound, that little... I've seen those birds many times. They're very, very rare.
Well, I think this one
Well,
was.
what are they then?
Because I didn't see any other like him.
It's a form of I think it's a form of the twisted bill warbler.
Oh, I don't think this was a warbler. Because there wasn't any like that at all in it. Just
It was just like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then it flew off.
Oh, terribly
It
fast.
didn't really fly.
It whished.
Whished by.
It really did.
That's what I proved
But
to
it was
me.
high.
It was a water bird.
And,
No, it was a tree bird.
Oh, tree bird, Ollie. And I distinctly remember sometime...
Did you see it in a tree?
No, but going through a tree. because it was at the very top of the branches.
Well, mine wasn't
And
bad.
then-
It was down lower in the bushes.
Well, then it was a walking bird. Just as I say, it's the long-necked spedicus.
I don't believe so.
Yes, it was.
This particular bird is I
know
remember
that.
reading about it, and their feet, they kind of fold up, and then when they get ready to land, their feet kind of come down like little landing gears.
That wasn't the bird I saw at all. I mean, that's not a landing gear bird. No, they wasn't that. These birds walk in the water.
Well, this one certainly wasn't walking up in the top of the tree.
This one was climbing up the bushes. He was eating berries.
Oh, no, it couldn't have been the same thing. No, obviously you just saw some probably common woodpecker or something like that.
Well, I'll be interested to see if anyone else had anywhere near the same
like that?
Like that. It was very fast.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we didn't report on the rest of our things. Would you like me to report?
Sure.
Well, I saw what I thought was a migrant shrike. It was either that or a northern shrike. Now, the characteristic of this particular bird, it perches on the very topmost branch of anything. If it's a house, then it's at the top of the house, but always at the top of everything, and it sits motionless.
That's wonderful.
And it has a very raucous voice, and I thought surely I had finally sighted a migrant shrike. Buelah witch.
Hello, kids.
Hello, Buelah.
Well, Little Red Riding Hood.
Hello.
Buelah Witch. How are you?
Fine.
Say, I spotted some wonderful things.
What were you doing up on the top of that tree?
Well, I was bird watching. I watched a wonderful bird up there. Discovered it wasn't a bird at all.
What it was?
It was a chimney.
A chimney? Well, there is a chimney sweep, isn't
No,
there?
this wasn't. This was just a plain old chimney.
I see.
I got close enough like that I could see. Hey, I saw some crows, saw a starling, sparrow, and I saw an ostrich.
An ostrich?
You bet.
On the move or,
We was eating.
Really?
Buelah? Out here? Oh, yes. Saw a kangaroo, too. Buelah.
Not in the bird place.
No, at the zoo.
But you weren't supposed to go where there was all kinds of birds just waiting for you to look at them.
You were supposed
to go and look for them.
Bird watchers. That's what I was watching the birds at the zoo. Took along my camp chair and sat down, and Marlon Perkins and I had a good talk.
Well, Buelah, that's hardly sporting.
Oh, well, it may not be sporting, but certainly was comfortable. Well, that's my report. Oh, by the way, I heard a strange bird that went, like that.
Now...
Followed me.
Followed you?
Yes, followed me. He was walking. I couldn't see it, but he was riding back and he went, like that. It was a dodo.
Oh, a dodo.
It was so.
I don't believe there is a dodo.
Well,
I'm
there
gonna
might
look
be.
and see if there's
That's
a
it.
dodo. Did you ever...
Dodo's extinct. It really is extinct.
Well, then it's not going to be in here, is it?
Couldn't be in there because
Well,
that's
then we're through with that.
east of the Mississippi.
Have you ever seen an eastern sooty tern?
No, I've seen them stand still, but I've never seen them turn.
No, it's a sooty tern is his last name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
It's
didn't know
a
that.
T-E-R-N.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
Hello.
Well, I had a grand time. Did you find any birds?
Yes.
I saw a few warblers and a woodpecker and a cardinal, but I tell you the truth, I must admit that the weather was so beautiful, and I enjoyed my lunch so much, and I had my RCA Victor portable with me, and I'm afraid I didn't watch so many birds because I was listening to a few programmies. Terribly sorry.
Well, that's all right.
Well, I don't blame you for that.
Oh, I just love this. Oh, it's the most wonderful. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Look how handy it is. The way, this little carrying case.
Well, I love
everything.
mine.
Isn't that wonderful? You know, this is battery operated.
Well, we
Yes,
know that.
of course.
Fletcher. I have one just like it.
Well, I know you do, but I like to talk about it. This plastic case and new type built-in antenna. Why, and it's really amazing with a room-size volume. Of course, I wasn't in a room this afternoon, but it was plenty of volume for me, and I listened to all my favorite programs, and it was just wonderful. Oh, I tell you, I'm going to have a real spring and summer with my little RCA Victor portable.
Well, sure you will.
That reminds me about, Fran, one of the most wonderful things about our RCA Victor portables is the batteries.
Oh, indeed.
I just remember when last year we were talking. It was about this time of the year. Whenever spring comes around, we always talk about our RCA Victor portable and the wonderful RCA batteries.
Well, I remember two phrases that were particularly descriptive. One was powerful, and the other was
Long-lasting.
Yes.
I remembered. I was listening.
You were.
Yeah, remember that.
We used to do a little song about
Yeah,
it.
Jack wrote a little sort of Begin type song about, let me see, it was RCA batteries, powerful, long last. You remember that, Jack?
Let's see if we can hold it.
That's it.
RCA batteries, RCA batteries,
Powerful,
RCA batteries,
long-lasting,
RCA batteries,
powerful,
long-lasting,
RCA batteries.
for all different kinds of portable radios.
Check with your local dealer, he knows that RCA batteries will last and last because they're powerful.
Long-lasting
RCA batteries.
RCA. We did it.
That was great. Yes. Oh, say, that reminds me, I haven't touched my RCA portable since last summer. I'd better check on it.
Well, indeed.
Your batteries are probably in good condition, Ollie. I took mine out, and I'd had it away all winter long, and the batteries were in perfect condition.
Well, I want to check just the same because in case I need any, I want to run right down to my dealers and get some good RCA batteries.
Sure you do.
Well, I still say it was a long necklace feathercus.
Well, cooter rail is my stand.
It was a warbler. Buelah says it was a dodo. Well, who knows what it was, but I know it followed us. That's
Well,
all.
it certainly was a fast-moving bird.
It was. You couldn't catch a glimpse of it at all. Hello, darling! Hello, darling! I had the most exciting experience. Colonel Cracky and I were doing a particular type of bird watching. We were way up on top of trees. Oh, it was so wonderful. I got those wonderful things, those boots things with spikes on them that fit, that the telephone men have. They lent them to me, and I put them on my pumps, and we climbed up the trees, and I caught a glimpse of the most remarkable bird, and I heard, well, I didn't catch a glimpse of him, I just saw a few feathers and rustling, but, like that. Well, we saw one
That's
like that,
the
too.
very one we saw.
It's
Now,
a
what do you
warbler.
think it is?
No, it's not a warbler at all. No, not at all. It's, I think, now I may be wrong, but I think it's a type of owl.
Oh,
Madam
Oglepus, not
Now,
this
Colonel
one.
Cracky and I both thought it was a type of an owl. Sort of an owl fowl. A what? A howling owl fowl. Well, I don't think there's any... Yes, there is! Don't tell me. Well, excuse me, I've got to get my coat off. But you may put it down. That's strange.
I don't think so. Here's a saw-whet owl.
Well, I don't
And
think
Richardson's owl.
I don't think it was at all.
Long-eared owl. Short-eared owl. Great gray owl.
You hear that?
Thought I did. Oh, it could.
Man, there was something flying backstage.
Do you think so? Not quite the
Hey,
same.
did you see? Did you see something I saw? I just caught a glimpse of it.
I was
Oh,
afraid.
there it goes.
Sometimes, if you have music, they'll repeat the call. Do you think that might happen?
I don't know. Where did it go?
Pretty words are necessary, even to a hot canary. This is your vocabulary, just. Wouldn't it be fine and dandy if you had some love words handy? You could say 'em sweet as candy, not just. If you could talk like people talk, you'd tell me things I've never heard. But the way some people talk, I'm very glad that you're a bird. Come to think I'm very merry. your vocabulary. Love is all that's necessary, and I love you. Come to think I'm very merry. Bother your vocabulary. Love is all that's necessary, and I love you. I kind of begin to recognize the coat.
I got him, friend! I got him! I got him!
Long neck asparagus.
Warbler.
Coot. Rail.
Dodo. Owl.
Fine bird.
Ollie! Ollie, I found out who... Where is he? I'll get this minute.
I don't know where.
Ollie!
Cecil Bill, what are you doing with... Why, Cecil Bill. Oh, isn't that a funny costume?
Looked wonderful.
Yeah.
Fine feathers make fine birds.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the bird I saw.
It wasn't?
No, the bird I saw made it entirely a different color. Made a different kind of noise than Cecil Bill made. No, I'm sure it was a long-necked feathercus. Oh, it was, Fran.
Like that?
Was there a Yeah, but that wasn't... No. I know it wasn't Cecil Bill. I helped Cecil Bill get into that costume.
You didn't.
Certainly, I know it wasn't, but it was a different bird. It went like that. Yeah.
Maybe...
It must have been...
I had you fooled, didn't I, darling?
Miss Coo-Coo!
I knew you were going out bird watching today, and I thought it'd be fun for me to be the bird that you were watching, so I was in the leaves behind you all the time, darling.
Miss Coo-Coo, I
found out about that little hoax you played on me before. I know that you're not married, and I know that Dolores is not your little girl. And I'm so happy that you're still single, Oliver, and I've come back to be with you here with the Kuklapolitan. Hello, Jack, darling.
Hello, Clara.
Hello, Fran.
Hello.
You're a doll. And just to think I knew all you fool all the time. Oh, you're a darling, dear. Just to think of that. Well, I better go in and pack and get my things ready.
A bird in the hand. But let's see if we can't find a bush for her, shall we?
Oh, Fran, you'll have to help me. She can't stay here. I like birds, and I love our feathered friends, but not...
This is a bird of a different color, isn't it?
It certainly is. Oh, if she'd only go back with Mr. and Mrs. Mallard. Oh, I wonder what I could do. Oh, what, Coo?
Think we could...
Oh, I just have to say, for the best in portable radios, it's RCA...
Victor.
You're always in good company when you've an RCA Victor portable radio along. Take this handsome aristocrat of portables, the Globetrotter. So powerful, even distant stations come in clearly. Plays on AC, DC, or battery. Here's another fine RCA Victor three-way portable. Like the Globetrotter, this set, too, has RCA Victor's Golden Throat tone system. And here is RCA Victor's personal radio, a go-everywhere set no bigger than a book that gives you big room-size volume. And, of course, always buy RCA batteries. You'll get top performance and long-lasting power because all RCA batteries are radio engineered for extra listening hours. See and hear the pick of the portables at your RCA Victor dealers. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Buelah Zachary, the director Louis Gomovitz, and the costume designer is Joseph Lockwood.
Long neck asparagus.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in television, first in recorded music.
NBC Television.